Good afternoon, Sun Prairie staff and colleagues. Today we'll talk briefly about Black history in Sun Prairie area schools, as well as Black History Month 2019. For a brief overview, we'll look at the history of Black History Month, our current context, available materials, and additional resources for today's perusal. Initially, Black History Month began in 1926 as the brainchild of Carter G. Woodson, a historian and scholar who was told that African Americans had no history by his white history professor. Carter G. Woodson spent his life trying to refute this claim. And in February 1926, between the birthdays of Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln, the first Negro History Week was celebrated. It lives on today as Black History Month, or alternately, African American History Month. This year's theme for our nation is Black Migrations. It is simultaneously the 400th anniversary of the arrival of the first enslaved Africans in the Jamestown colonies. So we have a lot of history to reckon with. This year, in collaboration with the African American Parent Network, Sun Prairie Area School District, librarians, our Social Studies Committee, and dedicated colleagues, we've begun compiling materials for Black History Month. This is an excerpt from Tanya Arnold's Black History Month website, which we'll be sharing with you today, and it includes a variety of different materials, including texts for each of your grade levels. This year, Sun Prairie will be purchasing between 3 to 5 additional texts for each grade level to include in their history, culture, and civic spins. These materials also have a diverse lens that will help to teach during Black History Month. Are they only for Black History Month? Absolutely not. But will they help to build not only our own knowledge of Black history, but our students as well? Most certainly. We found that former curricular materials from Sun Prairie area schools included some very simplistic representations of African American life and culture. Once we've noticed this issue, we hope to rectify it by using critical literacy and interactive read-alouds as a window into other people's experiences, histories, and lives. Utilizing Cardiello's 5 themes of critical literacy, each text that was selected was reviewed in terms of perspectives, voice, what barriers it represents, the identities therein, and a potential call to service. We also hope that these text selections will meet your students' needs and interests. This afternoon, you and your colleagues are encouraged to look over your Black History Month resources. Here's an example of the kindergarten resources we've provided. In each area of your curriculum, we've written out what we anticipate you'll be doing over these months, included any books that were already identified that have Black history topics, and then colleagues have begun putting in resources and materials that they feel will be great connections. Many thanks to Bridget Baldwin for many of these. Below that, you'll find a bibliography of the new text that'll be purchased for your bins. Again, there will be one text per grade level per school, so you will need to plan to share. Here we see all of the kindergarten text sets, and then at the bottom, some additional sites for review. Tanya Arnold's Royal Oaks Elementary School library site has a plethora of resources you can scroll through, including videos, links, and other opportunities. You can find Padlet connections to leaders in Black history, great for children working on biographies or interested in studying particular heroes, leaders from ancient Black history until current day. We also have links to Black History Month children's books read-alouds, videos, and so much more. Today, as you work with your colleagues, please investigate all that's out there and share amongst yourselves. We appreciate you going deeply into thinking, learning, and collaborating around Black history in Sun Prairie.